Bigen is everyone's boss. Hence the name Bigen.
It started on Bigen11 last night. Lights flash crazy in the dead street light fight. Body cams rolling, catching all the heat. Every step feels heavy on the beat. Karen screaming, lost her latte in the fray. Pointing fingers like it's the end of days. Police pins clicking, trying to write the truth, while the scene's a circus in a drama booth. Crazy runs wild where orders called insane. Drunk and disorderly, dancing in the rain. Every moment recorded, every second's a show. Chaos reigns, but we can't let it grow. Chaos reigns, but we can't let it grow.
Hey everybody, how are y'all this evening? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope y'all had a good Sunday. Ours is pretty nice. We the wife and I went over to a local gun show and looked around, or pew pew show, my bad. Then went over to lunch at a local place called Black Diamond. Man, it's good eating. Good eating. We sure did enjoy it. Then I got back just in time to take a nap. You know, that's a good Sunday, if you ask me. Let me think here. Let me see who all sent us in the videos. Hey Lynn, Stephanie, Minnie, Judy, Miss Carrie, Linda, Jana, Arkesia, Jeanette, Derval, Phil, T Mango, Amanda, Arkesia, Navy Vet, Miss Pete, Wire Mother, Jacqueline, Ginger, Jana, Play It Day, Lucy, Grammy, Tammy, excuse me, sorry, Lisa, Becky, Wire Mother, Chelsea, Kim, Miss Pete, Wire Mother, Roger, Sharon, Jana. Thank y'all so much. I sure do appreciate y'all sending in the videos, and it most certainly helps. We got lots of fun stuff to watch this evening. Let's jump right into it. Oh, one other thing. I need to thank some people who are sending some money. John and Jacob both sent us in some money from Venmo. Thank y'all so much. John, Jacob, thank y'all. I do appreciate it. It really helps. Okay, let's get the first one rocking and rolling. No. They frown on you taking pictures in there for something.
So far. Keep them on camera and coming up to there now.
It's gonna be a red Impala.
Copy.
Heading up to eastbound from 120.
Yeah, so far most of the people are putting no pew pews on them or what have you, or if there is, they are warning me. So that's awesome.
No, right, reason. About halfway between halfway and 120 now.
Gary going to quick on that road.
52 on 36 and a half right now on the ramp. Okay. Just approaching the ramp now.
Metro's in the right lane.
Yep.
Copy, I think I see it here.
That's the one we had.
Copy. I'm behind it.
Yeah,
It's going about 50 miles an hour. It's not going over right now. George Nora David 405.
Unfortunately, so.
George Gordon, David 405, east 36 from Hadley.
Hey, friend. We're going 70. I'm going to call this a pursuit.
That work. 2407, copy.
Speed 70, no traffic. Going under 694. Identity.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Miss Pete. These are the links to the Venmo and my PayPal and my Cash App. Since we can't get monetized just yet, I will let y'all know that hold on. Give me just a minute. I should have told y'all where we were as far as the dashboard. Let's see. Analytics. Here we go. This will tell us. So far in the last 28 days, we've got 1,500 views, 816 watch hours. That's just from last night till today. So in the last 24 hours, 816 watch hours. We got to get 4,000 in order to monetize or to ask to please monetize me. And then we've gotten 120 subscribers since yesterday. So y'all are awesome. Sorry about that. I thought y'all'd want to know.
Eastbound 36 under 694, Eastbound State Patrol is in pursuit of George North David 405. A red Chevy Impala was wrongly at 36 and Hadley. Now approaching Hilton Trail.
That's a state squad behind me. Your lights aren't on. Speed 65, no traffic. It's passing.
Between Hilton and Demontreville.
Can we get wash go up ahead of sticks?
Hey, everybody coming over from Shane's channel. Awesome. Y'all are here at the absolute perfect time. You ain't got to listen to me yak a whole bunch. So that's a plus. We're at a car chase. The car in front there was doing about 50 when they got behind him. I think he's going a little quicker now, and it's raining. So, yeah.
Wash, go ahead up for 6. Your guide LTAC 1.
Yes. And to clean them. If your windshield wipers are doing like this, it's worthwhile. Just take a cloth or a paper towel and rub them down. Just take it and rub it over them. Sometimes a little film gets on there. Yes, and please don't forget to like and subscribe and watch the channel. I hope y'all enjoy.
Not sure where's the last two.
473 to other cars. Once I get a third, we could try boxing it in. See if we can get it to slow down.
504, I'm coming up behind you.
Copy. Speed 60, only one car ahead. We're in the right lane currently. That vehicle is yielding.
Go for it. East 36 approaching to Montreville. List to a female on Amanamita, Affadala Street.
10-4. 473 to other squads. I'm going to try to get ahead of it.
10-4-5-4, you want to get on the side of it? Copy.
Looks like we got one female driver, what I can tell.
Solo female driver, 309.
That's a good question, Amanda. I'm trying to make her a mod, and it's not letting me. I don't know what I have done or if I've reached my maximum number without being monetized or what. I don't know.
Approaching Keats.
There you go.
Metro pit into the ditch.
Ditch, right ditch.
Yeah, you don't want to stop. Fine, we'll put you in the ditch.
Looks like we got one female driver, what I can tell. Solo female driver, 309.
Wish I could.
Approaching Keats. Metro pit into the ditch. Pit into the ditch, right ditch.
With it wet, he should be stuck. Well,
Still moving.
Yeah.
Still moving. Still moving. Moving.
careful now.
Trying to drive out of the ditch.
Officer. How'd they get out of that?
Now back east up. 10-4, out of the ditch, continuing eastbound 36 west of Keats. Washco, if you have anybody east, set them up with sticks, I guess. Washco 1312, all of the sticks at Stillwater. 10-4.
Yeah, Miss Misha's in here somewhere. I don't know where she's went to. Yeah, so yeah, we're not monetized just yet on this channel. We got to get to 4,000 watch hours, and then I can ask politely again if they'll monetize the channel. I don't know, it should take us a week or so. We'll get there. I'll keep y'all posted.
Water, PDOS, sticks at 36 Manning.
504, I'm number 1 car. Vehicle still continuing. No traffic. Quarter mile to Keys.
Sorry, 13 Keys.
473. I'm going to try to box them again and come ahead of you.
504, I'll come on the side of you. Copy.
The main, I keep streaming the main one because the other day I showed Pew Pew. Yeah, someone with a Pew Pew in their hand.
Go, Sergeant. You have a K9 coming. Over.
The cars are coming up on I 12.
504, vehicles slowing. Vehicle slowing west of Lake Elmo. Vehicle into the ditch, attempting to get back on the road.
Don't
Into
let
the ditch,
them.
attempting to get back onto the road.
They'll eventually get to the
I'm
guardrail.
going to go for another pit.
473, attempting another pit.
473. Negative success. Still going on the shoulder.
10-4, driving down the shoulder, east 36, east of Keats. Approaching Lake Elmo Avenue.
Box in. 80's on the left.
You got to speed up. Everybody got to get close to it. It ain't going to work unless you do it just right.
4478.
Good idea.
473. Vehicle stopped.
The only problem is this is the front bedroom. She stays in there with Daddy. She sleeps on Daddy's lap. I had to set up a camera in there for her sleeping.
10-4, stopped, east 36 west of Lake Elmo.
Incredible. I tell you what, I'm sure that lady's upset. All the officers need to do is tell her to calm down. Yeah. Say, look, I know you're upset, lady. Just calm down.
Hit it in if you have it. Hit it.
Eric Court, how are you doing? Still needs to change those windshield wipers. Or get better skeeter
Box,
fluid.
can you stage a medic that way, please?
Need that skeeter fluid that'll cut.
473, one female, she's cooperative in getting out of the vehicle. 10-4,
He's cooperative.
one female cooperative in getting out of the vehicle.
You said to pit her and
669, 10-4, 312.
yeah, that'll go over well.
Wait, let's try on code 4. Copy.
473, code 4, one custody. 473 is code 4, one in custody, 36 east of Keats. State Patrol is clearing the path.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I use it. That's on your steering wheel, normally near the where you adjust your the windshield wipers. There's a button you can push, and it skeets out fluid onto your windshield. Are y'all with me so far? I use it for that, which that's a good way to use it. The other way I use it for, if someone's going slow in the fast lane and I go to get around them and I get in front of them, I pretend that I'm going to the bathroom. You know, in my mind, I'm going to the bathroom, and I hit that skeet fluid, and it just skeets all over their car. And I giggle when they turn their windshield wiper on. It's like, ha, 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 ha. I got you. I skeeted on you.
That's what the L tag and East Metro Manning back to regular traffic.
That was fun. That was fun. Let's get the next one going.
I never ever.
I don't care what you have to say at this point because I just watched a video.
I don't want the smoke to
Stay right here.
your face.
That's fine.
Why?
Because I told you to.
So what is this resisting if I don't?
If you don't, I'll put you in handcuffs and throw you in the back of the car.
Yeah.
But I'm giving you the option right now.
What looks like an ordinary afternoon quickly spirals out of control. A dispute over a parking spot leads to shouting, confrontation, and now officers are trying to figure out exactly who crossed the
That's
line.
it. Blinker to it.
Hi. So what was going on?
I was caught in the handicap spot. And I went to back out. I was leaving. And this car just came zooming past me. I was out. And she went over here by the cave. So as I came out, her
I am mean.
boyfriend got out of the car and I said, why would you
I'm thinking you may be right.
cut me off like that? You saw me pulling out. And she's proceeding to take pictures of me, which I was, the windows are dark, but I was like going like this. And that really was it. So I don't know,
Exactly.
She never responded, but it annoyed me because, she just zoomed by. And then as I was trying to get out, she was like off on a horizontal.
And they're gone.
What?
And they're gone.
No, she's over there.
Yeah, I can picture that. Good Lord Almighty. I hope that's their AC or something drinking and ain't someone there going to the bathroom on me.
I pulled over here in front of the vape store to let my husband out because he was going to get out and I was going to park. She pulled up next to us as my husband was exiting the vehicle. Instead of,
I got a feeling that lady was greatly underestimating what really happened. I think a lot more happened.
a bunch of derogatory stuff to myself and my husband, and I told her, just go, lady. And she pulled right in front of my car and blocked me in, proceeded to get out of her vehicle, come over to my door. I recorded the entire incident. And yanked my door open.
Thanks, Miss Carey.
Scratched me all the way down my arm.
Show me the video. Can I go stop or wherever you want?
I'm still shaking. I yanked the door back and walked it as fast as I could. I have 2 small kids in the car.
Oh, Lord.
And
it's so bad that she had to get out of her car and go over there and confront the person and rein in their car. Yeah, it's really a sign, my personal opinion, of low self-esteem. You think so badly of yourself or so poorly of yourself that if anyone says anything negative to you, you've got to do something physical about it. It's just real low. That's what I think it is.
everyone came out of the vape store to see if I was okay. I was just trying to get anyone's attention from inside the store. And she just thought it was hilarious.
Go play it from the very beginning. Okay. All right. Wait here for me. Hi. You lied to me.
Me?
Yeah. I just watched a video of what you actually did.
What'd I do?
You went up to their car and opened the door and reached in and grabbed her.
I did not.
I just watched a video. Don't call me a liar.
I did not grab her.
I just watched a video of you opening her door and reaching.
The video.
I don't have to show you the video. I can just take you to jail. Step out of the car.
Yeah.
I never grabbed her, officer, ever.
She's got a
Officer.
scratch in her arm, and you opened her door.
I never.
You opened her door, and then reached in.
I never ever.
I don't care what you have to say at this point because I just watched a video, right?
There she is. There's a sweet girl. She's going to grace us with her presence. Let me get that camera going there. Dang, nabbit, hit the wrong button. Hold on. Sorry, I'm having a senior moment. There we go. Here you go, sweet pea. She's up there with Mr. Banana.
You never said any of this occurred a minute ago, right?
Because it didn't happen.
I just watched a video.
Well, it never happened. I never, ever touched her.
Okay, then why did you break into her car to commit a crime?
I didn't break into her
opening
car.
a door is breaking into a car.
I did not.
You didn't tell me any of this when I just talked to you, did you?
Because I didn't do it.
Okay, the video shows me different.
Okay, so now what?
Stand over there.
What?
Is there a pet in the car? What is that?
Oh, that's my,
Okay.
I have groceries.
Oh, stand over there.
I have groceries, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. I wouldn't have my car door unlocked, especially in a situation where someone's acting up. But
so it's your choice. Do you want her to go to jail? Do you want to pursue charges?
Yeah, I do. Okay. Because no one should have to do that with their kids in the back seat.
Okay.
yeah, that's kind of rough with the kids being in there. You know.
My children witnessed this.
So she does want to pursue charges.
I'm sorry?
She does want to pursue charges.
She does?
Yes. Okay. Do you have any reasons for your actions of opening her car door and reaching in?
You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
I
Don't say you didn't do it again, because that was a lie the first time, okay? So I'm going to give you a chance to tell me the truth.
I opened the car door, but I never, ever.
It shows you reaching in. The video shows you reaching in.
She pulled the car door.
Yeah, which rightfully so, because you were reaching in.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, I watched a video.
I
We
never
watched
reached in.
You reached in and she pulled the door shut.
Never. I would never grab her, ever.
Okay, and you would never open a car door either, right? Which you lied to me about to start with.
Okay, all right.
Right?
Okay.
This isn't my first day.
Yeah, you're lying.
Okay, and when I watch a video, it's that simple. Right?
All right, well, I apologize, and it was just a moment of...
No, there's no apologizing. Her kids are in the back of the car and everything else. You doing...
children in the car?
Yes.
Well, her windows are so black, I didn't see...
That's not her job to announce or have to tell you that there's that there's kids in the car. Come on.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have done any of that to start with.
Absolutely.
Over a simple parking lot beef.
Wow.
You do realize how innocuous this whole thing seems, and your
Innocuous. Good word.
actions are just way over the top for what occurred.
Well, when I think someone is just...
You're going to go what?
Rear end me.
You're going to go block them in, open their car door, and assault them.
I got anxiety and...
There's no anxiety. Anxiety would mean you left. You got anger.
Yes.
I'm sorry. It wasn't meant to be that way. I'm absolutely sorry.
It wasn't meant to be, but you did it.
Yeah.
With the evidence clear and the victim wanting charges, the conversation shifts from questions to consequences.
No, I don't have to let you go talk to her. You just assaulted somebody. I'm not going to let you go talk to her and assault her again.
I didn't assault her. You know, you're making it sound assault like I...
Assault is touch.
Make it sound like what?
You make it sound
Wait, no, back up. Tell me I'm wrong.
I didn't say you were wrong.
You're telling me I'm wrong. You're sounding like blocking a car in, opening the car door, and going after the person is somehow acceptable. Where are you from that that's acceptable?
I didn't go in.
Where are you from that that's acceptable?
Well, it's not acceptable.
There you go. Answered your own question.
I don't want the smoke to
Stay right
hit
here.
your face.
That's fine. I'm used to it. But just stay right here.
Why?
Because I told you to.
You know.
Yeah. I don't like being lied to either. I don't blame you. It's aggravating when people constantly lie to you, you know? Yeah.
So what is this, resisting if I don't?
If you don't, I'll put you in handcuffs and throw you in the back of the car.
Yeah.
But I'm giving you the option right now.
That's what I'm saying. Look, I'm not being nasty.
Well, you kind of are.
You were.
I'm telling you to do. No,
I
listen to
think
me.
you
Because
are.
no, I'm not actually. Because I'm telling you to do something, and you're going to do it. That's it. When I tell you to do something, you do it.
Yeah, you're in a different situation here. Most days you can go do whatever you want. Unfortunately, you messed up, and now you got to do exactly what they say. You're losing freedoms because you didn't act right.
Right now, I'm actually giving you the opportunity to have a cigarette, and you were on the phone.
I mean, I just don't want it to blow in your face.
And I told you, I don't care about that.
Oh.
I'm going to have you stand right here,
Okay,
and you're not going to move.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I could tell you, I could put you in handcuffs right now, and I could throw that cigarette out, and you'll be sitting in the back of the car. So I'm not being nasty with you. I'm actually being very nice.
For what charge, though?
Battery. You assaulted her, just as the other officer said.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't...
Yeah. If she did something really wrong the way she was driving, you call 911 and you tell them about it. You don't get involved yourself to make it right.
Want to escalate any situation.
All right. So in reference to tonight, you showed me a video of kind of the end result. What precipitated us coming out here tonight?
So she was in a handicapped spot, and I backed up and proceeded to drive forward, and she came forward, and maybe she didn't see me in her blind spot, and I proceeded to stop at the stop sign. We pulled forward and around down the front in front of the vape store, and I parked and let my husband out of the car, and she pulled up next to us and came to a stop and said some derogatory things to my husband.
When you say pulled up next to you, like right next to you here on the...
we were up against the curb here, and I was letting him exit the vehicle on the passenger side, and she was right next to us. She came to a stop and blocked traffic so that everyone behind us couldn't go.
Okay.
She pulled in front of my car, blocking me in.
Okay.
My guess is he's still in the store, the vape store, getting whatever he's getting in there, and probably does not want to have interactions with the police officer for a certain reason. My guess is he's got warrants, but hey.
Exited her vehicle, and I picked up my phone and started recording at that point. I didn't realize that my car was unlocked because it was still in drive. I wasn't trying.
There's a reason he's not out there. Most husbands would. I saw my wife out there, I would be out there. There is a reason I would not be. Okay. That's a really good idea, Lori. You're absolutely right.
And she came up to the car and pulled the door open, reached inside my car. I yanked the car door back as fast as I could. I'm sorry.
You're okay.
I had 2 small kids in the car, so I locked the door as fast as I could, and she just thought it was hilarious. I tried to pull forward, and she had gotten back into her car, and I had gotten on the phone. That's the point I got on the phone with 911 and called.
All right. So now you called 911 after she opened the door and all the rest of that.
After my husband had come out of the vape store, and she was walking back to her car.
Now on your arm, I see some scratches. Looks it's starting at your shoulder and coming down.
Yeah, she reached in like a grabbing manner.
Yeah, and it looks like one line. Kind of, there's a couple more down.
She had like dagger nails.
Trying to get like I can see that there's 2 lines in there, just trying to get a good angle where it shows both of those, but it's still it's a contact. So
I'll have to make sure I'll say I can't even say it now. Erection.
All right. And
sorry, I couldn't say that.
It's okay. And your 2 children were in the car.
Yeah.
But they weren't harmed or anything like that. The back door wasn't open.
Yeah, the back door wasn't open. I think she was just targeting me.
Okay. And then after it happened, that's when your husband was walking out, because you see in the video him walking up.
Yeah, he was coming out of the vape store.
Okay.
That everything had happened in a matter of seconds, and then he came out.
Okay.
You want to face the car? Yes, you're going to jail. Well, go with you to the jail. Okay.
There you go.
To the jail. Okay.
I'll try to remember to say it. Erection. Yeah, I like that better.
All right.
And I know you didn't commit a crime and that everything is just fine, but you did commit a crime. All right? All right, there's nothing else on your person? Okay. Let's walk over to my car.
And the good thing is, this is something they can watch over at their house on Christmas Eve. Everybody's over and they can watch Granny and get arrested. Yeah, thanks anyway, Miss Carrie. I wasn't thinking about that. That's a good idea. I'll have to make sure and do that.
Why is he like taking everything out of my purse?
Because it's going to the jail with you and we're searching it because if there's any contraband in there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we have the right to search your car, everything once you're arrested.
I understand.
Fourth Amendment doesn't cover it, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Officers placed Mary under arrest. She was charged with burglary for unlawfully entering the vehicle to commit a crime, along with battery for the physical contact during the incident.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Don't do that stuff. You upset with someone, if you think it warrants it, call the police. Avoid them. Get away from them. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Let's watch the next one.
Hey, how you doing, miss? Are you Carissa? You got a warrant. You got two, actually. Yeah. Yep. So can you hop out for me?
Why?
I don't know. Did you miss traffic or something? Miss court date? Yep. Here, can you hop out?
Yeah. 706.
Yep, pretty much.
Here, open your window.
My jokes are silly. Say it isn't so. Thank you, man.
Open it. I'm going to break your window. Get out.
Of the things we can show that. Just gotta unlock. Here you go. Break it.
It's in my car. I can't get it touched.
Sure. How about?
Stop. Touch me.
How about?
Lady, you got to keep the door shut and locked so they can break it, or else we don't get to see it. I was getting ready for a safe light.
How about?
Dude, no. What are you doing?
Come on.
Stop. Why, bro? Let go of me. What the?
I'm 10-4. Can you roll me a second? I'm going to have to see him under the car. Get out.
Dude, let go of me, dude.
Get out of the fucking car.
Let go of me. Are you kidding me?
Out of the car.
Are you kidding me?
Get out of the car. Get out of the car now.
Are you? Oh my God! Are you?
Oh Lord, he just grabbed her by the britches. I love it. I love it. Here.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God! You fucking dude! You're hurting my arm!
Quit resisting!
I'm not.
You're under arrest. Quit resisting.
You! Dude, let go of me! My glasses, I can't see!
When did you toy?
I don't know if I like that or think that'll work or not.
Yeah, 6 up 10-4. Yeah. Garden County, I'd say I got 195.
Bro, my glasses are gonna break, you fucking idiot!
Oh, get out. Oh, damn, you just got like
No, what the
4 or 5 felony charges.
Stop! I don't know about it!
Well, you do. I'm telling you now.
Don't touch me!
You got room for her in your car for 2 seconds. I don't have a
Fucking
cage.
don't touch me!
Me either. Stop.
No!
Stop.
I can't.
You're oh, we have them.
No,
Stop.
my phone!
Stop.
I need to call someone for my shit!
Yeah, I'm good. I got a second car with me. She's in cuffs.
No, why? Like, what the
Well, you can worry about that later.
No, dude, what the fuck? Get my glasses!
I will get them.
Dude, what the You guys really, like... What the fuck?
That's crazy. You went from a traffic warrant to now you're getting aggravated
I didn't
battery
do
to a PR.
anything.
Fuck yeah, you did. You punched me.
I didn't punch you, dude!
dude. The best part about me having a body camera is it's gonna.
You got a felony. You got a felony.
Doing that to me.
Chris, you're under arrest.
Impossible.
You're under arrest.
I didn't know. Stop.
You did know, because I told you you're under arrest.
Just stop. I didn't.
They normally, the canine units, normally the half of the back is for perpetrators and other halves for the puppies. Some of them, the whole back of the car is for the puppies, and they just got to get someone else to come haul the refuse to the jail.
Please don't do that to me.
No, you're fucked. You are.
56, 20, 21,
Dude, I didn't punch you.
Oh, fuck yeah, you did.
Where?
Right in the chest.
I figured it out.
came in at the 911 guys maxed out. Verify the
Well, you ain't getting them now.
What? Can you stop talking shit? You're a bitch.
See ya.
You're a young little bitch.
See you in jail.
I didn't fucking do it.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Listen, let me explain to you something, okay?
What?
Let me explain. Let me explain something to you.
What, bro?
I'm trying to give you something.
Leave everything in your pockets.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. She did it. Yeah. With that assault on a police officer, a battery of the Leo, anyway, that's a felony, and you're going to have to see a judge in most places for that.
So, just let me tell you something, okay? One way or the other.
Listen.
One way or the other, you're going to Will County.
The officer will not be able to live through the night. You hate him. Oh, so sad.
Okay. So, okay. Well,
Family.
right now, he doesn't have to let you call until you get to the jail. So if you start being decent, maybe he will.
I didn't hit him.
Okay. Well, just start being decent, okay? I'm not doing you a single favor.
I'm not asking
Nothing.
you.
You're not calling no one, nothing. You got a cage? I do. Couple her in there.
I didn't hate you.
Fuck yeah, you did.
What's your name?
Come on.
What's his name?
It'll be on your...
I know. I don't want anyone to hate me, but if someone does for some unreasonable reason, such as this, it ain't going to hurt my feelings.
Felony arrest report.
Felony?
Yeah.
Stop.
Sit down.
Stop. You cannot. Please.
Absolutely.
No.
You're probably going to catch like 2 or 3 of them.
Stop.
Go.
Please don't do that to me. Please. I have kids and I didn't hate you. Please stop.
Yeah.
Please.
Appreciate it, dude. She was about to get Western there for a minute.
Well, I was trying to go the other way because I thought she was going to run from you.
Yeah.
So I was going to try to get in front of you.
She, I ended up pulling her out by her fucking pants. You see that?
Oh, I know.
Well, I reached
Yeah, I did. And that was funny, officer. I really appreciate that.
in and she locked her door right off the bat. So I was about to bust her window out and she opened it. And then I reached in and the fucking fight was on. So
I'll pull a report number for you.
Yeah, no problem.
I wonder what that grinding noise is. It sounds like someone's windshield's got ice on it and the wiper's going back. Thank you. We can pay the first of the month bills, Miss Bigen.
No.
Well, sweet.
Or that if somebody's sawing lumber.
You must have been able to hear the fight on the fucking radio because everyone
I
on the
don't hear
goddamn
you.
brother was coming. No, I mean everyone else.
Oh.
Can I say, can I get a case number? File when you're ready.
Yeah, you're probably right.
It's going to be 2452-2452. We'll have it in file.
Cool setup with the radios and everything and the pewter.
camera on. I reached in, and the fucking fight was on. Throwing punches and fucking everything else. So misdemeanor fucking traffic bullshit. Yeah. So. All right, let me toss your car real quick.
Okay, what will they find in the car?
Right? Yeah, I'm all good, dude. You all right just keeping her there for a minute?
Yeah. She wants her class.
So I pulled her over, and I come back on here. She's got a couple traffic warrants.
Oh, okay.
So I told her, hey, no problem. I'll work with you. You got a couple warrants. She rolls her window up, locks her door. So I'm like, come on, just get out. We'll talk about it. So I get out, go to grab her. She throws a punch. So I jump in her car. She just punched me in the chest and shit. So I ended up ripping her out by her pants. So sorry if it sounded like crazy on the radio.
Also, that was awesome. That was fun to watch. Your buddy should watch it. He's told that story twice now, and it was awesome.
I was down here at Markel and freaking Drive.
Good. Was my radio going off?
No. That's my recording.
Okay.
Good, I think.
Get it.
She's under arrest, so I'm just gonna run him anyways.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll stay and help you with what you need.
Thank you, Jerry.
I'll get all.
I'm sure I forgot it or didn't see it.
All
right. Sits. 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 Window.
The dogs. You know what the dog's gonna say? It smells like biscuit in there. Ugh. Yeah, I'm sure. It's like one of those weird smells. It doesn't smell good, but you kind of want to smell it again. You know, I think that's what's happening with the dog. Like it smells like biscuit and it stinks, but it stinks good. Yep, absolutely. That's as clean of a reaction right there as you can get. Let me back that up. Yeah, they were red. Yeah, there you go. Now we know why she's acting so hard about this. There's some substances in there that she does not want them to find.
Yes! Come on! That's a good job. Good job, buddy.
Just like a boy. Just like a boy.
Come on.
Yeah, another great day out here.
Fucking lady. How many? You want to help me toss this?
Good Lord, she lives in there.
She's got 2 fucking warrants. I walk up, she's all good. All of a sudden, she rolls the windows up, locks the fucking doors. So I'm like, just get out. Who cares, right? The traffic warrants. Sure. So she gets out. I'm not getting out. So I go to grab her. She fucking punches me, and then I jump in her car and the fight. Thank you for putting it in the park, because I'm pretty sure I was fighting her the whole time. The car was in drive.
I was trying to get the keys out, but it's a push button.
Yeah, they need to come up with a better way to handle those push button. You know, really, well, that's cool. I like that. Yeah, but yeah, the dog smell doesn't guarantee if there's something in there. It just guarantees there used to be something in there. because they can smell it.
Is there a trunk fund or anything?
Huh?
Is there a trunk fund or anything?
Trunk?
It's popping it there.
Which would be the best?
What the fuck? Is she living out of this?
I don't know.
County 706 traffic stop.
Yeah.
5. County traffic stop.
Aggravated battery on peace officer ×3. Wow. Resisting obstruction. She pled guilty to resisting obstruction of peace officer, and the other charges were dismissed. Yeah, so they didn't nail her on the felonies. She got 8 days in jail. I tell you, sometimes if she's never done it before, 8 days might be enough to get her attention, and she decides to change her ways. Okay, let's watch the next one. This next one, we got us a sob Sid.
No, I don't have to step. No, sir. If you put your hands on me, you'll go to jail.
Step out. Step out.
Please don't take me to jail.
On January 28th, 2025, a routine traffic stop escalated after a man refused to provide his driver's license.
Hello, how are ya? Stopping for this speed through 9 Mile. Okay, I had you 81, all right?
That was the guy in front of us.
I had you going to 81, but I'm just gonna stop you. Do you have your driver's license on you?
You know it.
Do you have a valid driver's license?
You know it.
Why are you driving then?
Because I gotta go to work, bro.
Okay, that doesn't make a difference. You don't have a driver's license.
Actually, I'm not even driving.
Why is that?
You know, if we can make this real simple and easy, I'm traveling.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not in commercial capacity, so
Okay.
under constitutional laws,
Yeah.
I'm actually have the right to travel. So,
Okay.
you know, so
Well,
to make it real easy.
before we get too far, you could be traveling to jail. So I need to see either driver's license
Oh,
or ID.
I actually don't have to go to jail either, okay?
Okay.
I can tell you my name. Okay, my name's Mark, okay?
Okay.
And your name's Drummond?
Yes.
A. Drummond.
Awesome.
Okay, so, A. Drummond?
Yes.
Yeah, so, honestly, you know...
Be honest with me, Mark.
I do have a right to travel.
Okay.
Okay, and...
You sure you want to play this game, Mark? You sure?
I have...
I will play this game with you, okay?
Yeah.
We sure? Make your decision here. Be very smart about what you say next.
Okay, so under
Be
constitutional
very smart
law,
what you say next.
Okay, do I not...
Officer, he's doing the best he can. This is as good as it gets. You know, I ain't no better.
I have the right to travel?
You have the right to go to jail if you don't provide me a driver's license.
How do I have to go to jail?
Mark, we're going to tow the vehicle and you're going to go to jail. Okay?
Yep.
We're going to make this very simple.
Can you just give me a ticket? I gotta go to work.
You're going
Not if they don't know who you are, you moron.
to hit more than a ticket if you keep it up.
We're in the bad places here right now.
You're in a bad place here right now.
In the state, we're really not.
You are. Okay? You're walking a fine line here. I suggest you don't walk it any further.
Okay, all right. I don't have a driver's license.
I know you don't have a driver's license because it's suspended.
It's suspended. Imagine that. No. How could that be?
Right?
Right.
Let's not play games here.
Okay, so I'm telling you, all right? I don't have a driver's license. It's suspended.
Okay.
All right?
That's all you had to say.
I haven't had one for a while.
We don't have to play the foolish games with I'm traveling and all that, okay?
It's not a game.
Okay, it is.
It's actually the law, and you're
But you know, it is.
you're under oath.
Mark, I don't need to hear your made up fairy tales.
It's not made up.
It is.
It's the law.
Okay.
I don't need to hear your made up fairy tales. Ooh, this officer's on fire.
All right, Mark. You sure you want to play this?
I'm just explaining it to you.
All right. Well, let me explain something to you. Step out.
I don't have to step out.
You do. Yes, please.
No, I don't have to
Step out.
No, sir.
Step
if you
out.
put your
Now.
hands on me, you'll
Step
go
out.
to jail.
Step out. Step out.
Please don't take me to
Step
jail.
out. Step out.
Okay, we're not playing the game.
1430, give me a turn.
Sir,
You are.
Sir,
Step out.
Sir,
Step out.
Sir,
I'm
we're
not
not
going to ask
playing-
you one more time.
we're not playing the game.
Step out. Step out.
Yep.
Face the car. Face the car. Hands behind your back.
Yeah, you travel on those feet anywhere you want to go. Anywhere you want to go. You can't walk down the side of the interstate, but that's for your own safety. But other than that, yep, them feet can take you wherever you wish to go.
before you lock me up, can I make a phone call?
Face the vehicle.
Okay, you're doing you violate my constitutional rights, right?
I said don't play this game, right?
It's not a game, sir.
Face the vehicle, don't face me.
Gentlemen, it's not a game.
Yes,
All right? Under the Fourth Amendment and Florida state statutes, I have a right to travel.
Okay, well now you have a right to go to jail.
I'm not a driver.
Okay. All
All right, Mark. I told you not to play this game, right?
It's not a game.
Go to my vehicle.
Okay. Can I
go to my vehicle?
Okay, easy, bro.
On this one.
Easy.
You want to play games?
Easy. I'm not playing games.
Yeah, you are.
Can you call your supervisor?
Place the vehicle. Spread your feet.
No.
Now your vehicle's gonna get towed. You're going to jail for no reason.
I'll pull your bond. Okay, you're under
Spread
constitutional oath
your feet.
to follow the
Spread your feet.
Constitution.
Spread your feet, please.
To follow the Constitution.
Mark, I don't need to hear your
On
fingertips.
your oath, okay, to follow the Constitution, you're breaking your oath right
14,
now.
13, 17.
I know it's upsetting. It's upsetting.
Sorry, you gotta go to jail, bud. I'm sorry, but
No, you're not
you
sorry.
made this decision.
No, you made the decision.
Okay, have a seat.
This was all your decision.
Have a seat.
Okay? And I have a right to a phone call, too.
You have a right to have a seat right now.
Once you get to the jail.
Sit down. Who was the vehicle registered to?
Me.
Put it all the way in, Mark. Go ahead, Mark.
I know you can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you. Go ahead, bud.
Okay. I'm not giving you consent to search my vehicle.
No, thanks for letting us know there's something in there that you don't want us to find. We appreciate it.
Tell you what, Mark, here's what we're gonna do, okay? You're going to jail for resisting without, and your vehicle's being towed.
I'm not resisting. Okay. Where's your supervisor?
You don't need one right now, Mark.
Yes, I do.
Okay, well, you're not gonna get one. How's that sound?
Love it.
Is there a gun in the car?
Probably so.
I have bullets.
Yep, there's a gun.
I wonder if he
Mark, here's the deal, okay? Let me just explain this to you. You would have been on your way with, honestly, a warning. All you had to do was just listen, and you couldn't do that.
No, I can't listen.
You couldn't, though. And now you got a ton of tickets, your vehicle's towed, we got to go through the whole thing just because you couldn't listen.
Right now, why couldn't you just say that, hey, man, I can just get
You too. Yeah,
Mark, I am the nicest cop you'll ever meet in your life, okay? Trust me, I am. I really am.
It's so hard. That's completely different what I'm used to. Yeah.
Yeah, I was law enforcement for 48 years.
Okay.
And Randy Hayes is a good friend of mine. So
then you should know better.
You're a nice guy.
You should know better.
A couple years ago, okay, I got my insurance. Everything was legal.
Okay.
And my insurance rates kept going up. And I asked my insurance agent, and he said, "Man, I don't know, but I saw this post." He said, "I saw this interview with George Soros, who owns Progressive Insurance."
Okay.
All right. And George Soros said, he goes, "I'll raise the insurance rate as high as I want to, and they'll have to pay it because they're ignorant." So I started studying all these things.
You started studying.
Things and the law and everything else, which I had been doing that prior to that anyways. Okay. And finding out what was truly going on in our country. Okay. Because I had seen where our country had been subjecting us to tyranny and oppression for a long time.
Yeah, it's amazing. You came to that conclusion after you lost your driver's license because you were being a bad boy. You were doing things you weren't supposed to do.
Okay. So I wasn't able to pay my insurance anymore because it went up to $243 a month.
You know why that happened? Because you kept getting tickets. You kept getting in trouble. And the insurance company is like, okay, we'll pay for whatever happens to your car. But since you keep getting in trouble and it looks like you're going to continue to get in trouble and you're going to cost us a lot of money, guess what? We're going to raise your rates so that we can recoup some of that money, and it's as simple as that.
I couldn't afford that.
Mark, here's the thing: is I understand hard times, and I am like I told you, I'm not one of those deputies who's going to write you 100 tickets. However, if we have a circumstance where somebody has to put me in that circumstance, then
Trump's in office now.
Yep.
And a lot of the old laws and the policies and codes you see, because you're a civil servant, you have to abide by the constitutional laws. The first laws that we have to follow are God's laws. Okay, they're the supreme laws of the universe, right? If you believe, and there's natural laws on the planet that we need to follow. If we don't follow them, we fall short. Okay, it's just like all the diseases and everything else going on in the world right now. There is no disease that can't be cured if you follow the natural laws, because the natural laws will keep your body healthy and strong and vibrant. Okay. Anyway, so we come down from them. we come into common laws, okay, which were subjected to tyranny and oppression through European laws, which were Roman maritime laws and admiralty laws.
Okay.
All right, and the laws that they use in the courthouse are admiralty laws. That's why the language is different. Okay, so then we come down into constitutional Bill of Rights laws and then constitutional laws. All right, and then from there become the policies and codes, which are the laws that y'all follow. What you're enforcing right now, okay, policies and codes, okay, have been contaminated throughout the system. It's communist, okay, and it's almost like a Nazi Gestapo, basically being pushed. Now there's things that I have the right to do. You know, it's like I told you earlier. You know, I can pull your bond. Okay, because you're bonded as a civil servant. I can pull your bond and I can sue you. But
yeah, I only follow the laws that I agree with. The rest of them, they're unconstitutional. Yeah, all the buzzwords. Absolutely. He sat around his house trying to convince himself it's okay for him to drive without insurance, you know, without driver's license. Sorry, no.
You know what? I'm not going to do that. You want to know why?
Why?
Because I do care about you.
I appreciate that.
Brother. You're my brother, and I don't want to hurt you. I just want you to understand the true laws, okay? And the true laws are making you do a job that's not even constitutional. Your job is not constitutional. Look, my dad was law enforcement for 48 years, okay?
And I'm sure if he was to hear this come out of your mouth, it makes him sick to his stomach.
There's a programming that's in the system called preemptive predictive programming.
Okay.
All right. And a group of people, we're talking about 1,000 people, sit down, and they're the smartest people in the world. Okay. And they sit down and they devise sinister plans. Okay, to subdue humanity. All right. You're
deep end. Yeah, this guy's went off the deep end.
I'm still listening.
Okay. You know, you're a slave to the system, right?
Maybe we are.
Right?
Could be.
No, you actually are.
Okay.
We're all slaves to the system until we see how the system works and we start breaking free from it.
Right.
You know, that would all be great. But if you wanted to be a decent human being, you wouldn't drive your vehicle without insurance on it, so that if you tear up someone else's stuff, you could pay to fix it. All this other stuff is just BS that you're trying to use to justify you driving your car without insurance. That's all it is. It's all BS. You got to have insurance. Think about it. It's the right thing to do. That way, if something happens, the people that you injure can be made whole.
It's like paying taxes. Okay, taxes are voluntary. Did you know that?
What happens if you don't pay taxes, though, Mark? What does the IRS do?
Already in the system to take care of the system.
Okay. What does the IRS do if you don't pay your taxes?
Yeah. Oh, guarantee you. Yeah. If anyone's listening that's into that stuff, I guarantee you could sell this guy on anything. Yeah. Just to convince him it's for his best interest, and he'll take it lock, stock, and barrel.
They garnish your wages. They do all that stuff.
They can't. They don't have the right to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's voluntary.
Exactly. That's all it is. Exactly. They look at it and they try to figure a way that they can do what they want to do with some BS that some idiot on the internet is trying to sell them. It's sad. It's sad. Yes. That's that they may not realize, depending if they own the house. Yeah, if you don't have insurance on your car, and let's just say, for instance, you own your house, you have an accident, guess what? If it's your fault, someone's going to take your house away from you. Then you'll wish you had insurance.
But they still do it, though, right?
They try.
Okay.
I know it sounds insane, and it's upsetting, and so
yeah, insane. I agree.
Manners, but the truth is the truth. Okay? And no matter how many lies you tap on top of the truth will set you free.
Really? Truth will set you free. Wow. Yeah, you're a sharp one.
I hate writing citations, Mark, but you kind of forced my hand today. Okay. So you're going to get a citation for the speed. Okay. For the 81 and the 65. Okay. You're also going to get a citation for knowingly operating a motor vehicle on a suspended driver's license. Okay. I only write you 2 tickets today instead of writing you a boatload.
That was nice of them. The officer's being really nice.
because you got a lot going on.
The suspect was charged with resisting arrest and multiple traffic citations and spent 1 day in jail.
Nah, guess that's the extent.
Thanks for watching the video.
Okay. Yeah, people, and I've talked about this before. They can justify in their mind whatever they do, be it good or bad or ugly. They can justify it so that, you know, they're okay to do things that really aren't the best for everybody else, but just work good for them. Let's see. Let's watch one more. Let's see. Well, let's check this one. This is interesting. There's a lady who returns. Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right one here. The lady returns to the airport and she finds someone is living in her Escalade. So evidently she's parked her Escalade at the airport and she's went off and did whatever. And she comes back and someone, I'm guessing, broke into her Escalade and is squatting in her car. Can you imagine that?
On 13th, 2025, airport officers were dispatched to the terminal garage in response to a reported vehicle burglary in progress.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Come over to the front of my car. I've dealt with you at Terminal B and Terminal A. Set all your stuff on the hood of my car, please. Keep facing my car. Put your hands behind your back. You're not under arrest currently.
She is a frequent flyer.
You're currently being detained. Do you understand? Do you understand, yes or no? You're not under arrest, you're just being detained. So why were you in that woman's car? Why were you in that woman's car?
I'm sorry.
Why were you in that woman's car?
I don't have an answer, I'm sorry.
You have to have an answer. It was a conscious decision to go into that woman's car. So why were you in that woman's car?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? So you know that you were doing something wrong, something illegal? I know it's not your car. It's her car. She was traveling. She just came back, and you were in her car. So tell me what's going on with that. Tell me what's going on. Why were you in her car? What were you doing?
I've never bought a car. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hello. So that's our victim. I don't want her going into the car because she was living in her car.
Oh, let me grab some clothes real quick.
Why were you in her car?
I've never bought a car. I'm sorry.
I don't care that you've never bought a car. I need you to stop apologizing to me. I need to know.
I don't have a place to live here. I am sorry. I have no
You don't
money.
have a place to live, so you just broke into somebody's car and decided that you were going to stay there? Yes, you did.
So I'll just I'm not gonna have you go inside or anything. I'm gonna have our crime scene team probably process this. But so can you just kind of run me through what happened?
Okay, so I came up from the elevator and was walking here, and I was like, "Oh, where's my car?" Oh,
I'll tell you, as far as the security for this airport and this parking lot, they suck. They need to do something different. I don't see how this could be happening. If it tells me they're not doing their job as far as security. I'd be tempted if I was her to try to recoup any money I spent there, saying, y'all didn't do what you're supposed to do. Y'all should have tried to keep my, my car safe. And I could say, yes, somebody could break into it, but to break into it and live in the thing, are y'all watching the cars at all? It doesn't sound like they're watching them at all.
okay, this was it. And I saw like my door open and I was like, certainly I know I didn't leave my door open. And then I get closer and I see a lady sitting in there and I'm like, hi, this is my car. And she goes, this is your car? You know, like kind of
she's kind of spaced out.
And I was like, yes, ma'am. And then I see her trying to like take my sunglasses and all that. So I don't know what she has in her bag, if she has any of my stuff in there.
Yeah.
But that's when I just called 911 immediately.
Good call. Good call.
And then just kind of kept away.
Yeah. Well, we'll get anything that's yours back. That's for sure. Did you go through here yet?
No, the lady on 911 said don't touch anything.
Yep.
That was the best thing, but I bet the smell is awful in there. Good Lord, that's terrifying.
Good call.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And did you say that this was happening for a couple days?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Dallas, Fort Worth. Wow. Thanks, the hell do you do?
You didn't know? Okay.
I mean, I thought it looks like it. Like the seats are all laid back, so I don't know if she's been like living in here.
Yeah. Okay. May I just take a look at your driver's license real quick, just
Yes.
for the information for the report?
It doesn't matter if it was locked or unlocked. It matters that you went into someone's car without their permission. It wasn't your car. You knew it wasn't your car. You're homeless, and you broke into someone's car and you were trying to just live in her car. Does that make sense to you? Did you take anything out of her car? No? Do you have any ID on you? Do you have an ID in your bag? What? 41, I'm on level 6, road J with the suspect. 807's out with the victim. Do you have an ID?
I do have IDs in my bag.
It's in your bag? Are you okay with me getting your ID out of your bag? Yeah. Okay. Where in your bag is it? Go ahead and turn and face this way. Where in here is your ID? Is it in here? Okay.
And the vehicle's registered to you, I assume? Okay, excellent. Yeah, well, I mean, the good news is...
She was trying to take... I had, like, an extra license plate. She was trying to take my license plate.
Oh, no.
You're not taking my license plate.
Was it on the front of the car, or was it inside the car?
It was inside, like, in my glove box.
Okay, so...
Yeah, you'd start to feel bad for someone in a position they don't have a home, they don't have a place to live. Okay, so I could have a little bit of sympathy for someone who just wants somewhere to sleep and be warm and not out in the weather. But then she's trying to steal her sunglasses and the tag out of her car. And all of a sudden, I don't have, no, you're a thief. No.
That's good. So other than this is, when you said she was a little spaced out when you started talking to her, did she say anything else to you or anything like that?
She does tell them I'm mentally ill.
Okay.
So when I pulled up, I see the Cadillac. She's walking away from it. Victim flags me down, points me this way. I give her commands to stop. She stops. She comes back. She's currently detained. She's not in custody yet. Mitchell's talking to the victim. She admits to going into the car. She was living in the car because she doesn't have a car. She has no place to stay. I've seen her before. She comes out to the terminals a lot. I've kicked her out of Terminal B multiple times. I've kicked her out of Terminal A multiple times. I don't have a printer.
How about you trespass her from the whole complex? And every time you see her there, you take her to jail. It's unfortunate, but you may have to.
At a minimum, she's getting a CT.
Okay, we have a printer, so... Is anything taken?
They need to go through her, just through her bag just to see. She attempted to take the sunglasses out of there.
Okay.
Even if I don't give you a piece of paper, I'm giving you a warning right now. If you are seen in the Terminal D garage or at Terminal D without official business, you'll go to jail for criminal trespass.
Should be the whole airport, any and every part of it. You get on airport property, you're going to jail.
The airport is not an open to the public place. It's not a public park. It's not a library. It's a place of business. You cannot come out here without official business.
Yes. I'll watch those and yell at the screen going, my goodness, never, ever, ever rent houses or apartments in that jurisdiction.
Business. You cannot break into somebody's car. You don't get to come out to the airport.
Yeah, they have long-term parking, but it's still like $8 a day or something, which is kind of pricey to me.
And commit crimes.
What did you take out of the car?
There's a flashlight right in there.
There's a flashlight? So, you landed today?
Yeah, just right now.
Okay, and she was in your car when you got here?
I came up those elevators and I was like, oh, and I always take a picture where I park. I fly like almost every week for work. And I was like, oh, 6K.
Smart.
So I'm walking and I'm like, my door's open. I know I wouldn't have left that open all week. And then so I came around and I just see her sitting there on the driver's side.
Okay.
And so then I called 911.
Do you remember me talking to you at Terminal B and telling you had to leave unless you had official business?
I don't remember faces.
Okay. I have a pretty good memory for faces, so that's how I kind of knew you as soon as you turned around and started walking to me. You got a pretty distinctive bag.
That's probably your best bet. That probably is. I know that I've done this before and left my vehicle at long-term parking. I've done it a couple of times. Really thought it would be safe. The ones I've done it at are normally, they don't have anything to do with the airport. They're adjacent and they have a little bus you can drive back and forth. Yeah.
The little plushie that you have on your bag.
Once we get her taken care of over there, just see if there's anything else that she's taken, we'll go through and double check. I mean, the fact that you saw her sitting in the vehicle, they'll get you out of here. I know you probably just want to go home. Sure.
And honestly, I could have left it unlocked because I remember I was go into this elevator right here, and I was going to get my boarding pass, and I was like, oh my God, I left my phone in my car. So I came back, grabbed my phone, and I may have not locked it. So it may have been open all week.
So you didn't get any type of notification or anything like that on your, do you have like an app or anything for the Escalade?
I do, but...
Did it send any type of alarm or anything? Okay, cool. Sounds good. And then you returned today. About how long ago? Was it right when you called?
Right when I called.
Okay, so that was about 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, let me...
Are there cameras?
Yeah, we got cameras scattered throughout and all that, so we can take a look. But the fact that you saw her, placed her inside the vehicle, and that's all we were all we need to take her to jail. So that'll be that. Let me go chat with my partner real quick, see if there's anything else we need from you. I know you.
That's something I'm always funny about. You can ask Miss Bigen. I want to hear the horn when I hit the button twice. The horn honks. If I don't hear that, I'll get inside the store and have to walk back out to go hear the horn honk, or else it'll worry me to death.
I just want to go home, and we'll see how quickly we can get this processed for you. So, since you're a busy mom, let's do that.
So when you saw her sitting in the seat, what did you say anything to her, or did she?
I just said, hi, this is my car. And I saw her going through, I grabbed this out of her hand, actually. I had like my work ID and that in there, and I go, oh, thank you. And then I saw she had my Louis Vuitton sunglasses. I go, oh, no, ma'am, those are mine.
Okay.
Yes.
But I have like...
Yes, exactly. I'm funny about it.
Several other pair in there, so I don't know if those ended up in her bag or not, too, because she has a bag.
And you said she was holding them?
She was holding them. Mm-hmm.
And all these right here?
And
all these cards?
All my Costco card, my work.
That might be a different charge. That could be something as far as ID theft.
ID.
Okay.
She said that when she was walking in the escalator on the 9th, she thought she left her ID or her phone, so she came back, unlocked her car, and she doesn't think she locked it, so she never got any type of alert who was in there or anything like that. So that's kind of where we're at.
Yeah, I know her. I've taken her DNA.
Oh, okay.
Multiple times.
Gotcha.
And she wants to press charges?
You told me you was holding the flashlight. You told me this is yours, this is hers. These are her sunglasses.
Yeah, now they go through and find all the stuff she's stolen. Yeah. Again, like I said earlier, I could have a little sympathy up to an extent, but why do you got to steal everything the person's got in there?
Okay.
Yep. Anything else in your bag that I missed? Huh? Anything else in your bag that I missed?
Do what? You know what you took out of that car? And a license plate?
Yeah, I wouldn't take anything back that gets near my mouth or,
Did you get the license plate before you got out? You set it down? Anything else? Now's the time to tell us. Can you what? No. You're not going to hold anything right now. Well, you told me that gun was yours. And clearly that was hers. Now you changed your story, so you need to tell me to be honest with you on everything. What else did you take out? Was it just those 3 articles?
Yeah.
Or was there more? Is it yes or no? Huh?
Don't know.
Okay.
No, we'll just take her. If she wants to file up no prosecution charge, we can go later.
Okay. I like it.
One in custody, burglary, motor vehicle, and theft. All right, ma'am. At this point in time, you're no longer detained. You are under arrest for burglary of a motor vehicle and theft of property. Go ahead and stand up. Turn around. I have to search you. Do you have any pockets on any of your clothing? Do you have anything tucked away anywhere? Anything that's going to poke me, poke you? No? Okay.
You know how she got in your car?
I may have left it unlocked.
Ooh, okay.
Which was my...
That still doesn't excuse people going in there, Locks are generally for honest people and to keep honest people honest. If you got something locked up, there's a way to get in there, and the criminal will absolutely make it happen. But a lock will usually keep an honest person that they're not going to go any further, Yeah, a dang thief. Yeah.
My fault. I was telling them that I realized when I got here, I got to the elevator and I was trying to get my phone to get my boarding pass, and I'm like, oh, I left my phone in my car. And so I ran back out here and grabbed it, and I may not have locked it on my way back.
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right, go ahead and have a seat.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. That limits the amount of people that can take it, sadly.
How much were your glasses?
How much?
Yeah, if you could give me a ballpark.
$400.
400.
Yeah. These
Ooh, $400 for a set of sunglasses? Good Lord.
ones plus the other ones.
Yes. Where was the other ones at?
I grabbed those out of her
You got
hand.
there? Okay, where are those ones at?
Right here. These ones are Louis Vuitton, so they're probably about 600.
Okay. Jeez. Take it. Let me give these back to you so I don't drop them.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't want to mess up $600 glasses. Okay, so write these down. So the Louis Vuitton sunglasses, 600.
Got it.
The Burberry,
400.
400.
Yeah.
Pack of gum?
I don't know.
Yeah.
$2.
$2, okay. And then the flashlight.
Flashlight, I don't know, it's probably
$20.
$13 or something.
Yeah, that's about right.
All right. We'll get it all back to you.
Well, it's got to be something relatively important for her employer or for her to fly. She said weekly she takes off on a flight, so sound like it's something decent, but I still I ain't paying $500 for a set of sunglasses. They make really good ones. You can get for about 100, 150 tops.
Okay.
Okay. You get a photo of her license and stuff?
Mitchell got it. And he got your phone number and
Phone
email?
number and email.
Okay.
Yep. And she had those headphones too, but she put them back in there.
Okay. Have you been inside your car yet?
Nope, they told me not to, so.
Okay. Let me go check with the sergeant, but I want to see if you can get in there, see if there's anything else that you know right off the bat, anything else that's missing, okay? She has a bunch of stuff, but those are the articles that seem a little nicer
Okay.
than what her possessions would be.
Yeah.
So I assume those were yours. I know you mentioned the sunglasses.
Yeah.
She told me about the flashlight, and then the gum was like brand new, so
Yeah.
that's why. But I mean, we can always look through her stuff again to make sure one more time,
Okay.
and if there's anything else, or if you see anything
Okay.
else. Okay.
Yeah,
Let
just
go
tell
ask
me
my
when I
sergeant.
can go look.
Okay.
The woman was charged with burglary of a motor vehicle and theft of property. She was also permanently banned from the airport.
Okay, y'all, I'm trying to see who is on so we can do a redirect. Let's see. This thing is not being cooperative. Subscriptions. I don't have many channels liked with this account. I mainly just used it to come on and just to do this with it. Does y'all see anybody on that we should go redirect to? I'm not having any luck here. Miss Carrie, one of the mods, I think y'all are the only ones that can put a Mandu. Yeah, let's do Mandu. Awesome. Yes, if someone to post a link to Mandu's, I would appreciate it. That'll be perfect. We went over there in a little while. That will work. Collins on? Okay. So Collins on. I think we'll do Mandu because it's been a while. Let me see if I can search it up. You sure Mandu's on right now? I'm not seeing Mandu being on. Has he got another backup channel I'm missing? Let's see if I can find Collins. Dang nabbit. Yeah, me either. Can you see if you can find Collins' channel, Miss Carrie, and post a link to it? I'd appreciate it. I'm sorry. I need to get this set up with everybody so I can do what I need to do. Thanks. Yeah, we may not come on till 8. Okay. Anyway, I'll see if I can't get this fixed up. But I do appreciate y'all watching. I really hope y'all enjoyed. And I'll see y'all again real soon. Okay, let me post a link to that. I swear to goodness, everything is a challenge. I don't understand why, but it is. Wait a second, I know I can go here. Sorry, y'all. Redirect. Okay, we're set up to go over to Collins whenever his channel comes on or what have you. Anyway, thank y'all. Hope y'all have a good one.